Hi everyone, this is Laura Lyman Joy, and today I'm going to go ahead and do a cash stuffing. Hi everyone. Okay, we're going to jump straight into this cash stuffing for my 4th and 5th paycheck of the month, as well as doing some debt update and a little bit of a savings challenge at the end. For those of you that are new or don't know me, I'm a wife, a medical coder, and a mom of 6, and I'm on a journey to become debt-free and break generational strongholds of debt so the next generation can live and give like they were meant to. And if that interests you, or you need a motivation and inspiration on your debt-free journey or budgeting tips and tricks, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And every Monday and Friday, I go ahead and post something that hopefully encourage you in your journey. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into this today. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee and get yourself something to drink too. This is so great. My husband made it for me. I love doing things at home and saving money, and this is definitely one of the tips. Okay, because honestly, first of all, the things I get at coffee shops are just not as good, and so I'm kind of picking what I like in mine, and it's like $8 for one of those going through the drive-thru, right? All right, we're gonna go ahead and let me put this off to the side here. Let's count up how much we are working with today. All right, we got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180 and 20s. Let's go right here. And for 10s, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 10s. 5s, we have 5, 55 and 5s. And 1s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have to see if I go ahead and use this or not, because, okay, so once a month, at the beginning of the month, I take all my money from my wallet and I put it into my 1s jar, which, okay, I have to show you. My sister actually has a silhouette, and she made me, I don't know if you can see it on the screen well or not, but she made me this beautiful sunflower with LJ, Lyman Joy on it. Anyway, I got this from the dollar store, and I love just putting my ones in it. So I think, yeah, let's just do it. Let's put all these ones I got going on today into here. I'm just doing a fun savings challenge kind of on the side so I can see how many I get by the end of the year. Okay, we'll put him off to the side there, and let's just keep it going. Okay, so we're doing $235 in our money here. Let's open this up. This is my... Actually, it's a combination of my simple and my extended. By the time this video goes up tomorrow, because today is actually my Thursday, it'll be your Friday, both my simple and my extended planner will be up in my website. So you'll have to go ahead and check that out. They have different items in them. Particularly this budget by paycheck is only one sheet. So condensed version, that's going to be the simple planner. The extended planner, so if you need more slots, you only get paid once a month, so you're going to need more bill spots, more cash envelope spots, etc. Then it's actually on 2 pages, giving you larger spots. So if you have more to budget, you need a budget at one time, the extended version is best for you. But if you have less, like me, because I have more paychecks, but less each paycheck, then this works, right? Okay. And I should have my closeouts on there for anybody who was interested in that. I had a few people ask me. Anyway, it's there for you. I want it at your disposal. Okay, so I budgeted this all out for anybody who is new here. I do my budget by the beginning of the month. So at the very beginning, before I ever get paid, I go ahead and get all my monthly, totals out, and then I go ahead and figure out exactly how much is in the cash envelopes, the debt snowball, everything, making sure that it's all allotted for the entire month. And that is a total of all my paychecks estimated, how much they're going to be. If you have variable amounts, always estimate the lowest of the last 3 months. That way you can never underestimate, but always have hopefully a little bit more. Okay, so we did my first paycheck cash stuffing. My second and third I comboed because they're smaller, and now we're on my 4th and 5th. And I actually think I have a magic month, which just means I have an extra paycheck, and we'll talk about that. It's going to debt. That's where all my extra money goes, is debt. Every once in a while I play with a little bit of money in savings, like a 100 envelope, and people always ask me, why don't you just throw it all at debt? Because I know me. And if I don't have motivation along this long debt payoff journey, I give up. And that's what made the journey so long in the first place. So this helps motivate me. It's actually made it so that I've actually pushed harder towards paying off debt by having a little bit of extra savings fund on the side. Okay, so let's get straight into this in my cash stuffing for today. And the first one on the list is actually a car maintenance. And I'm gonna have to pull all this money out because my husband's car is giving us a run for the money. But for now, let's go ahead and add 20 in here and see how much we'll have at least to fix all the things that are happening. We got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110. So that's good. At least there's a little bit towards there. I think it's going to be close to like 200, but I have more money in my Wealthfront account, which is my high yield savings account, which I just use when this gets filled up. I put it into there. One, don't have too much cash at home, and two, let your money work for you. So my Wealthfront account is 4.55% interest. And if you get friends and family to sign up, it actually goes up to, I think, 5.0 or maybe 5 point something. Anyway, that way your money can sit there and actually make interest. So all my extra money, when it gets to a certain point, I put prop money in there. That is so I know that it's actually there, and I put it into Wealthfront. So just maybe a good suggestion to think about if you want to find a good high yield savings that works for you. Okay, next is haircuts, and I got 10. And I know before I know my boys will need haircuts again. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm telling you, boys' hair, those that like it shorter, it really is a lot to maintain. A lot to maintain. Moving's going to get 5. We're hoping to move to Tennessee because all of our family moved there. And so we're kind of going to be solo here with only a little bit of family. So most of them are there now. We'd like to join them one day. But as you know, a big family moving across the whole United States, we live in California, is a big deal. Here we go, 20, 40, 45, and 50. So I'm just slowly adding it up in here, putting it in my Wealthfront account and letting it sit there and grow little by little. Pet care for Coda is going to be 40, and thank goodness because he is going to the groomers. We made an appointment, thank goodness. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, which is exactly how much it is. So we're all set for him to go. I'm super excited about that. I just need him to get off to there and get all cleaned up. And, you know, dogs with long hair, they can get smelly as they play in water and mud and all the fun stuff. Business expenses, I have 5. I already got 5 in there, so we're going to throw 5 more. And my subscriptions is 5. And for anybody who's new, just a quick, this is not like my monthly subscriptions, but I save all year long to pay monthly subscriptions one time to save hopefully money on a discount, and so I can lessen the load of my monthly payments of, you know, trying to juggle money. So if you pay it one time a year and it's all paid for, then you're good. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. You know, that way some months I have more money to put in here and some, you know, paychecks I have less. So this one makes it a little bit easier. Health is going to get 10, which is good. I need to get new vitamins. These are for co-pays, vitamins, and things like that. There's 20 in there. And those suckers can be expensive, especially if you get some that I'm pretty particular about not getting anything with like sugars in them or, I don't know, fillers in some of those vitamins. There's some filler stuff. My body's super sensitive. I have to be careful. Childcare is 5. So 5, 10, 15 for childcare, which is nice because I'm going to a wedding here soon, and I definitely am going to need a little bit of that. Now here are my envelopes where I just save up a little bit from every single paycheck, and then I stuff my wallet in the beginning of the month. So for hubby, he's going to get 15. And we got 10, 20, 25, 30, $35. All right. Eating out. Okay, is gonna be 50. Wow. All right, which is good. We just got like, I think it was pizza the other night, and that is stinking expensive. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect, 150, and that is what my 1 month had said. So since this is my last technical paycheck for this month, I want to show you really quick. For those of you that did not see my 1 month budgeting, I'll link it above if you haven't figured out how to budget for the month beforehand. But you see for my monthly budget, I went ahead and budgeted eating out for $150. So I did my bills, made sure all of my bills are paid. These are all paid auto pay in my bank. Then whatever is left over from that, then I go ahead and I allot it to my debt snowball, my cash envelopes, and my sinking funds. So eating out had 150. I simply cash stuff 3 times a month. So I divide it by 3, and that gives me the $50 a cash stuffing, which now has landed my last cash stuffing of the month, and I got 150, which is perfect. It's kind of a weird month because there's extra days, like extra weeks last month and this month, so it's going to kind of throw it off, but it'll be exciting to kind of show you what I'm doing with the magic month. Okay, date night is going to get 30, so we got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Yeah, and then next week we'll get to do a savings challenge, just a fun way to save money and, you know, keep inspiring me along the way. $5 for kids extra. So we got 20, 30, 35, and 40 in kids extra. Next I have Amazon or spending money for 30. Okay, and we got, let me get this here all organized. Oh, I swapped them. Okay, we got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Which I have been eyeing some stuff on there. I'm probably going to spend this on my husband for his birthday. I know he watches these, so I'm not going to say what, but I got some good ideas going. Okay, for fun, we're going to do 15. You know what? We got a bit of 5s here. Let's... Well, I don't know. I think I have a lot more 20. So I took a 20 out and I took a 5 out and I'm putting a 20 in. So it's 15 for fun. Miscellaneous, oops, and I forgot to budget for it, is getting 5. All right. That is a sad 5. It's all taped up down the middle. Okay, we are all done for cash stuffing for my last paychecks in September. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my debt update before I go too much further. This is just a fun journal that I made to keep me on track on my debt journey. I did Dave Ramsey for years, where it was rice and beans for the first year, and I just got so burnt out that I almost gave up until I was like, look it, I know who I am, I need some motivation. This was one of the things that helped me, plus making a debt-free plan where I had a clear view of like when the end goal is, that I'm not going to be in this debt payoff for the rest of my life. That also helped. I'll put a plan here if you need a debt plan that actually works, where you can get an end game and a beginning game. I'll put it there. But so let's see where we're at now. We've been doing this for a while. It looks like right here my debt snowball is going to be 400 this paycheck. So let's go ahead and put that right here for 400. Okay, and then we're going to put it here. It's for Capital One, and it's for $400. And right today is actually 9:14, but when you watch this, it'll be 9:15. And then we're going to go ahead and color in some hearts. And so I simply just take whatever I'm paying, 400, and I divide it by the 75, and take the lesser, which is 5. That way there's some for interest and such at the end. Okay, so I'm going to color in 5 hearts here. If you are on a debt-free journey, I'd love to hear about it. How are you doing? Where are you at? How long you've been on the journey for? What's your projection of how long you have to be on the journey? And what is working to motivate you? I had a friend who did chains, like each chain was $1,000, and so she had like chains all up along the top of her house, and every time she did 1,000, they were able to cut it as a family. Talk about breaking generational chains, right? It was super, super awesome. So you have to do what works for you. This is what works for me. I'm a visual person. I love color in stuff. I love I can just take an alcohol wipe and erase this and start over and use it for something else. And I will be going ahead and doing that actually on my next, if you see back here, I will be doing another payoff for my next debt when this one's gone. So my next one is my Amazon card. And I'll probably just use one of these other trackers that I have in the back that's kind of fun to color in or to motivate me and keep me going. So you just got to figure out what works for you, and whatever that is, do that so that you don't lose heart along the way. Because if you don't finish, then it doesn't really matter, you know, did you put all your money towards it, 50% towards it? If you don't finish, then it was, you know, the whole point is to keep going and stay along the course, right? All right, I have a little bit left over just because I think there was a little bit left. My husband donated a little bit from his wallet that he had left over, and I think there was a little bit left over for like a paycheck. Instead of it being exactly 15, it was like 15.30 or something. So I just pulled that. We're gonna put it towards this. Let me grab a scratcher. Okay. All right. So I say a scratcher, but I just mean a quarter, right? I actually really want to get a scratcher from, I don't know if you ever watched her. If you're around this cash stuffing world, you have Black and Blue. She's really a fun person to watch for cash stuffing and things like that. Anyway, she makes this really nice blinged out scratcher. I'm going to have to get one of those because I love it. All right, this is from FWM Creations by Chris, and we did the summer challenge. Left some money in there for Christmas that I'm forwarding. You'll hear about that soon. I didn't use it all, so now we're on to just my regular, you know, savings, and we're on to back to school. So let's go ahead and do a back to school one. Let me see. Let me get a better pen for that. Okay, let's do a backpack here. Now I know back to school already started, but this is really going to be for like, you know, pictures, supplies needed for projects, you know, things like that. Okay, there we go. Backpack, and backpack is 10. So let's go ahead. We have a lot of 5s here. Let's do a 10 in there. And they worked out great. I had to do pictures recently, and I was able just to pull the money right out of here, put it in the envelope, and send them off with their school pictures. So that was fantastic. And I know I owe this money from last time, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't remember how much it was. If you watch my last cash stuffing, remember, you can, you know, tell me below, or I probably have to go back and watch it and put it in next time because I totally spaced. I was gonna re-look it up and I forgot. So that's why you should put an IOU, but I forgot. Okay, let's go ahead and scratch this one. All right, there we are for 10 for that. Let's see. Do I have a 10? I do. Let's take out this 10 and we'll put a 20 in there, which is good. Let's see how much we got going. We got 20, 40, 60, 81, which is perfect because my son, whose next birthday, he's going to be 14, he wants weightlifting stuff. And I want to tell you, those weights and stuff are crazy expensive. Good thing for him is that he's not super picky on like brand new, just maybe it looks new. So I'm checking out Facebook Marketplace, looking for things that are barely, you know, used because, you know, weights usually are still good even if they're barely used. Sorry, gotta get a drink of my coffee, keep myself going here. All right, let's see, let's do next is clothing. All right, that's 25. Okay, and you know what? I was checking out her, how many she has. She has a bunch more than just the ones that I have here now. You've got to go check her out, FWM Creations. I'll put her below so you can just check out the cute things that she has. But she has a bunch of different envelopes with different, you know, types, like clothing, birthdays, all kinds now. And Christmas, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Let's try one. I don't know if I have enough here. I have $10. What is this one? Oh man, we're gonna definitely have to IOU this one. I'm gonna try really hard to remember. This is 35, so we're just gonna give it a 10. Which is good, guys, because what are we like? I don't know, like a few weekends from Christmas, I feel like already. Okay, if somebody knows how many weekends we are, put it below. I think we're only, what, I don't even know, 15 weekends or maybe less now till Christmas, which is crazy. So time to prepare. Here's the note, time to prepare, right? Start doing the savings challenges, a little bit every single paycheck put aside to make your holidays a little bit easier if that's what you celebrate, you know? All right, well, I just want you guys to be hopefully encouraged. I'll be doing a savings challenge one next Friday. Hopefully this motivated you on your budget journey. And as always, I want you to find joy in your journey, and I'll see you next time.